Good morning. So today I will be explaining about who is custom agent. So a custom agent, also known as custom broker, is a licensed professional person or company that act as an intermediary between importers, exporters, and also government custom authorities. Their main responsibility is to ensure that goods entering or leaving country comply with custom law and regulation. In international trade, many companies import and export products across different countries. However, every country has their own procedure, duties, taxes, and also documentation requirements. This is where custom agents become very important. They help businesses to handle complex custom processes smoothly and efficiently. Besides that, custom agents help to prevent delays at port, airport, and border checkpoint by ensuring that all goods comply with legal requirements. They also advise companies on custom regulation to avoid penalties and legal issues. In simple words, custom agents help companies save time, reduce mistakes, and ensure smooth movement of goods in international trade. Without custom agent, import and export activities could be more complicated and time-consuming.
Okay, my name is Adam Shaputra and I would like to present for the role of custom agent. So first, a custom agent plays an important role in logistics and supply chain activities. They act as a middle person between businesses and custom authorities. Their main responsibility is to make sure all shipments follow the rules and regulations set by the government. By doing this, they will be able to ensure that goods can move smoothly across the borders without delays or penalties. Second, in daily operation, custom agents handle several important tasks. First, they prepare and submit all necessary documents such as invoices and permits. They also classify goods using the correct HS code, which is important for taxation. Next, they calculate duties and taxes that must be paid. And finally, they coordinate with custom officers to ensure the cargo clearance process is completed efficiently. Okay, third, beyond operations, customs also play a strategic role in the supply chain. They help minimize shipment delays by ensuring everything is done correctly from the start. Accurate declaration help companies reduce unnecessary costs, which help them to ensure the business comply with the law by avoiding fines or legal issues. Overall, their role improve the efficiency and reliability of the entire supply chain. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Shafiq Hidayat, PL 24022095. So today I will present on trade manipulator in commercial activity related to custom and procedure. Trade manipulators refer to the individuals or companies that intentionally provide false or misleading trade information to custom authorities for financial advantage. Several common characteristics can be identified. First is dishonest declaration, where inaccurate information regarding imported or exported goods is submitted. Second is fake invoice are used to alter the actual value of goods during custom documentation. Third is trade manipulator attempt to avoid tax and custom duties in order to reduce operational costs and maximize profits.
So next we move to the trade manipulator methods. So I will explain several methods commonly used by trade manipulators. The first method is under declaring value, which is occur when the declared value of good is lower than the actual transaction value. This is done to reduce custom duties and taxes. The second method is misclassification of goods. In these situations, importer or exporter is use incorrect harmonized system or HS code to obtain lower tariff rates. Another method is quantity manipulations. when the quantity of goods declared in custom documents differ from the actual quantity being traded. These practices are considered violation of custom regulations and internal trade procedure.
So next, we will move to the trade manipulator effects. Trade manipulator procedure significance, negative impacts on both custom authorities and commercial activities. Firstly, is result in loss of government tax revenue because the correct amount of custom duty is not collected correctly. Second is disrupt fair trade practice by creating unfair competitions between compliant business and companies involved in illegal trade activities. Lastly is individuals or organizations involved in trade manipulator may face legal penalties such as financial fines, seizure of goods, suspension of business license, or prosecution under custom law. In conclusion, effective custom enforcement and compliance with trade regulation are essentials in preventing trade manipulation and maintaining integrity in international trades. That's all from me. I will pass to the next presentation. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Arif and now I will explain about trade misconduct that commonly happen in commercial activities, especially in logistics and custom operations. So the first trade misconduct is smuggling. Smuggling refers to the illegal movement of goods into or out of the country without a proper declaration to custom authorities. Usually, traders smuggle goods to avoid paying taxes and import duties or even bringing prohibited items into the country. For example, like cigarette, alcohol, or counterfeit products may be hidden inside a container and have been declared to the customs officers. These activities can cause loss of tax revenue to the government and can threaten national security. Second trade misconduct is bribery. Bribery happens when individuals or companies give money, gift or benefits to customs officers or authorities in exchange for special treatment or to avoid inspection. For example, a company may bribe an officer to release goods without proper checking, even though the documents are incomplete. This misconduct threat unfair business practices and can damage the integrity of customs operations. The third threat misconduct is fake documentation. Fake documentation means using false or altered documents during import and export activities. Traders may provide fake invoice, fake promise, or even incorrect information about the goods. For example, a company may declare a luxury product as a low value item to reduce customs duties and taxes. This can lead to legal action, shipment delays, and financial penalties. In conclusion, trade misconduct such as smuggling, bribery, and fake documentation can negatively affect the economy, government revenue, and supply chain operations. Therefore, a strict customs enforcement and ethical business practices are important to ensure fair international trade. So now I will explain the effect when the trade misconduct is being practiced. So the first effect is on the government. Trade misconduct can cause major losses to the government because taxes and import duties are not properly collected. Activities such as smuggling and false declaration can reduce the government revenue that could be used for public development and services. For example, when illegal goods enter the country without customs declarations, the government loses tax income and faces difficulties in controlling illegal trade activities. The second aspect is on businesses. Companies that involve in trade misconduct may face serious legal consequences such as fine, penalties, suspension of license, or even imprisonment. In addition, the company's reputation may also be damaged, causing the customers and business party lose trust. For example, if a company is caught using fake documentation, it may be blacklisted by customs authorities and experience financial losses. The third effect is on the supply chains. Trade misconduct can disrupt supply chain operation because shipment may be delayed during customs inspection or investigation. This can increase transportation costs, storage charges, and even the delivery time. For example, containers suspected of smuggling may be held at port for inspection, causing delays for retailers and customers. In conclusion, trade misconduct gives negative impact not only to the government but also to the businesses and the overall supply chain system. Therefore, company must follow trade regulation and maintain ethical business practices. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.